Everybody, we are going to be making a photo where we're going to have a person, a real person, look into a mirror, and then it's a different character looking out. My original intent for this project was a little bit different, but because of COVID, um, I decided to kind of tweak some things a little bit because I know my kiddos are kind of limited to a lot of things. So, like within their household and everything. So, this is, I'm going to show you what we're going to be working on. So, I'm going to pull up the photo that I was just working on. And so, we have a guy looking into a mirror, and looking back at him is Pickle Rick. So I did a couple of different things to make it look realistic. I had to do a couple of different things. And it may not be something that you're going to use for your project, but basically you're just copying and pasting. You're selecting, copying, and pasting a character into the frame of the mirror. But then you need to make the background look like the same background as what's in the outside of the frame of the mirror. So that's the only trick to that. And we've done projects like this before. Like last year, we've done a couple projects, but this is just kind of like a refresher on stuff we've already learned. So I have my tab open with Pickle Rick, and I have a different photo because I lost the original photo. Um, so I have that one. Um, so I'm going to use this one, okay? But before I do that, I'm going to save this by going to File and Save. I'm going to save it to Mirror. Okay. I'm going to download that later and put it onto my desktop. Okay, so let's start fresh. How about that? Okay. Let's start like if we are just gonna go to Pixlr right away right now. So pixlr.com, and of course we're gonna choose Pixlr E for editor, and we are gonna be going off a new image off a URL. So we're going to click on the gray bar on the left, and then we have to copy and paste an address into here. So let's start with the photo of the guy. Copy address, and then we're going to paste it right into here. Unload. Alright, so we got one. Now we got to get another one. So let's open the other image. So we're going to go to the other tab and right click, copy image address, and then going to paste that into there. And there we go. So we have the guy. Let me zoom in a little bit like that. And then we got Pickle. So, I think the best thing to do for selecting Pickle Rick is because we have a neutral background, we don't have anything going on in the background. I think that the selection tool with the magnetic option would be the best. So, the magnetic option, I have to hold down on the mouse and then drag it, outlining Pickle Rick. So, I'm going to do that. I'm going to click and drag. And this might take some time, because if you go off, then you have to not like select it again, but you're going to have to erase some stuff. And here I'm just kind of letting it go, because I don't think I'm going to be using the bottom for this picture. But you see how on the side that it's like starting to get kind of ripply? We'll fix that later. But for right now, we're just making a quick selection like that. And then I click again, and then it's made its selection. Okay. So we're going to copy and paste it to the other photo. So I'm going to hit Command or Control C for cookie. And then go back over to the other photo and go Command or Control V as a Victor. And there we go. We got Pickle Rick there. Now we got to resize Pickle Rick and then do the other things that I said that we were going to do. So let's first resize him. So I'm going to go to Free Transform, and then I'm going to, whoops, no, I'm going to get rid of that advertisement first. Okay, Edit, Free Transform, and then I have to zoom out, so I'm going to use my navigator button. It took me a while to figure out that math. There we go. Edit, Free Transform. Alright, so I'm going to move him over like this. Now, I want to flip him over, so I have to accept those changes. So I'm going to press return, and then I'm going to use the flip horizontal to flip him that way. And let's drag him over here, and we're going to tilt him a little bit like that to make it look like he's actually looking at himself in the mirror. Alright. Now, I didn't have to do anything on the background, but I do have to erase around to show that guy's shoulder, so it makes it look like he's standing in front of the mirror, otherwise it just doesn't look right. And then the other things that I have to kind of tweak right there. So I'm going to leave that the way it is. And then I want to zoom in to, whoops, so I can use that eraser tool. I'm going to use my hand tool to drag the photo to the top. Actually, this is the bottom of the photo, so I can't do that. Here we go. Eraser tool. And let's increase the hardness. Oh, wait, no, decrease it. There you go. And then, let's see. Let's bring down the opacity so I could actually see what is going on here. Oh, there we go. Alright. So now I can see his shoulder a little bit better. And so now I'm just going to follow that line. But, okay, here's the problem. Look at that. You know what happened? I'm working with the wrong layer. So I'm going to do Control Z, as in zebra. I'm going to click on the top layer and then do what I wanted to do, which is move this over, right? Draw that outline of him. Now I might get some of his hand, but we'll see if it shows up. I'm gonna erase a part of that right there. Okay, we can also move him over a little bit so we don't get that hand in there. There we go. Then we might have to trim it a little bit again. So let's go back to the eraser tool and just kind of shade that off. Okay. Okay. Now, oh, I gotta do the side here too. Let me get rid of this. Let's do the side here too. Get rid of that. It's kind of bleeding over into the frame of the mirror. You don't want that. Nice. Nice, beautiful. Okay. So now I'm going to bring back up the opacity. The transparency. And then, and lo and behold, you have become the Pickle Rick. I see some of it showing here, but when you step back, you won't even notice it. Won't even notice anything. There you go. So it looks like he is looking into the mirror and seeing Pickle Rick looking right back at him. Let me see if I could try to fix this one more time. I'm going to use a square eraser tool to fix that. Nice. Nice. Okay. I think I did a great job there. So let's step back and there you go. All right. So, of course, you gotta go to File and Save. So we're gonna save this one too. Click over it. Click over it, mirror. Number two. Yes, there you go. And then we're gonna download that. Okay. So if you've got questions, remember just to email me at Erica, ERICA, .Rosser at desertsands.us. That is my school email. And then, of course, you could always email 123photoskills at gmail.com. Okay? So, click to subscribe, I guess, to get more videos for educational photo editing. And, yeah, subscribe and like. Actually, I took off the like option, so you might not be able to get that. But, give some support. All right? There you go.